Good evening. This is Gardening with Deb. I'm sitting literally inside of my garden area. I had to get my husband to help me lift myself over this fence. And I'm sitting on my chair. You see the back of my chair. And I'm getting ready to plant everything you see in this bin in front of me. There's tomatoes, banana peppers, collard greens, and cucumbers, and there's a sugar baby melon sitting in the bag that they're going to go in. And this is so heartbreaking that I had to reduce myself down to this area and dig up all those beds in the bag because the deer population is growing in Penn Hill so rapidly, and then this groundhog just took it to the next level. And I seen some of my strawberries were eaten. The deer can bend their heads down over there to get to the strawberries, and so we can only get to the one. So I'm going to saturate this with some the deer repellent, some of that liquid fence, because I don't think I really hit it too bad, thinking that because the fence was up. But I'm going to make sure, probably pull it away from this edge, pull it back a little bit. That's what I just did, so that they can't, because you can see here, you can see where it's bit right off. Look at that. See? Leaf just bit right off. So I have a tomato here that I'm about to put in. But, you know, trying to have a garden in a city, I mean, it can be done. Like, I'm just sad. Like, eggplants I'm not going to plant this year. There's this jalapeno. I'm not going to bother with those. I can't do everything in this area because I have to have a space here to step in. And so I'm trying to be super creative here in this space. So we'll see how it works out. I'm looking at these strawberries and really thinking that I may take them out of here, and because they're going to bloom. Like, there's some little ones on here now, and you're going to get some strawberries, not a ton, but I may just take them out of this big 20-gallon grow bag and put them in like a smaller pot, like that little orange one sitting back there. I'm going to put cucumbers in there and some kind of green bean and train them to grow up these little gates that I had. And I'm just trying to be real creative and get everything in all these little areas. So it's going to be cute and tight, but I believe in God that I can grow a lot of food in this little space until I can figure out the next thing. A dog is probably going to be the next thing on my list because I'm tired of chasing groundhog out of the yard. I have some strawberries here. You can see the little flower on there, and that's going to be a strawberry. So I'm just going to sit that here. And there's another one here. This is the stackable pots from the Dollar Tree. And so I'll find a corner somewhere to stack them at. But I'm going to take this table out and throw it out of this fence. Pastor Lewis can get that. And just try to make some room so I can get to this here bed here. The other one is full of cabbages. And this one's, I'm going to put collard greens on one side. And I think I'm going to look on YouTube and see what grows well together. What else I can put in here with these collard greens. Well, I know I could put some kale in here. Couldn't find any kale today when I was looking. Plants that are already established. So I may just do half collards and half kale seeds to start the seeds and just see what happens and keep looking for the plants. But this is Gardening with Deb. I'm just sitting out here. It's a beautiful evening. I got my porch all set up. I was sitting out there earlier. And we're just working slowly but surely, getting everything done. I haven't got my porch cleaned off yet and my curtains hung, but I'm going to work on that later on. The rhododendron, I'm going to stand up and show you this rhododendron. It's finally bloomed. The peonies have not opened yet. They're going to be massive. All the peonies are very tall this year. I have them staked pretty good, and they're really tall. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they look. My cousin's coming over and bury this pipe that's coming down off the gutters. It's the bottom of the gutter pipe, and it's a tripping mechanism. So he's going to come, he's going to dig a trench and run it underground. And so I won't be falling and tripping over that. And I'm just going to fill that with some more dirt up to the, the walkway and some mulch. So that'll be the end of that. So it's just a process. The rose bush that I pruned real heavily is actually getting a lot of green leaves on it. There's one in the front and there's one right here. And so it looks very promising that they may bloom this year. But here are the veggies I'm getting ready to put in. And these are for the tomatoes. This bag is all crushed and I've got to straighten that one out a little bit. And so we're going to see how this works out. Like I said, I'm in the middle of this garden bed. And it's not a lot of space. It's got my little chair, so I need to sit. But it's doable. And, the grow bags, I have 4 grow bags that are real big that I could use, but the only way I can use them is if I can put a fence around them, because if I don't, they're going to be destroyed by the animals. So this is Garden with Deb. Have a blessed evening. All my fellow gardeners, I guess you guys are putting your stuff out just like I am, and waiting for the rain. I think we're supposed to get some rain this week. I don't mind the rain during this time of year, because you need, the plants need it, and they always grow. It's something about the rain that comes down from the sky versus just watering them with water. It seems like, and I don't know if you ever notice it, if it rains for, like, say, for 3 or 4 days in your garden, everything pops. I don't know what they're getting from that type of rain, the water that's coming that way versus us pouring it in, with our watering cans. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's more nitrogen that comes through because it's coming from the clouds, but it always makes the garden look so beautiful. So I'm looking forward to the rain that's coming. So blessings till next video. Bye-bye.